Everybody, it's Steph from the Hot Moving Podcast. Man, when it rains, it is pouring, and boy, is it pouring on thick for Bronny James, right? I mean, look, man, eyes in the skies be everywhere, and I know y'all seen this already. The clip of Jaylen Brown most likely saying, I don't think Bronny is a pro, right? I mean, this is Eastern Conference Finals champion and Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Okay, Jaylen Brown also NBA Finals MVP. And he's also a Supermax $300+ million player. So, I mean, if anybody has an opinion on what he's seeing, Jaylen Brown is a little more qualified than most to give his astute assessment. This is bad, right? To the point where they had to talk about this on national TV today, on that failing show, Undisputed. You know, it's become a hot button topic. You know, what did Jaylen say? Wow, Bronny's not a pro, right? I mean, it's not. I mean, look, the casual fan can see that, right? But I mean, man, talk about the pressure on Bronny James. The heat is immense, right? And, you know, look, he got this new chick. She fine, right? She fine. Jaylen Brown is on a run right now. He had Angel Reese up in there. Who knows what kind of work he about to put in, right? But Brown has earned that, right? You know what I'm saying? He one of them NBA dudes that's like, you know, he get his, but he's cool about it. You don't see baby mamas running around or anything like that. The boy, he's a quiet killer, is what he is, right? Low key flexing. I got no problem with Jaylen Brown. One of my favorite players in the league. All right. But his girl said, I think he'll, you know, they believe she said, I think he'll be on the G League team now. She is not really qualified to talk. Okay. Look, man, she had a great career in college. Actually, a hell of a career in college. Dang, you know what I'm saying? 19 point career, 16 points. And come to the NBA, WNBA. Womp, womp, womp. 1.9 points, man. So, well, listen. Maybe I'll take it back. If she's qualified about being in the G League, then she knows, right? Consider how her career went after 19 games. Now, let's see here. Did she have an injury? What was the reason why she was waived? Okay, I don't see anything about an injury as to why she failed in the WNBA, right? So, you know, you got Miss 1.9 talking about I think he'll be in the G League too. Yeah, wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know, right? Man, now this was caught on camera, right? Okay, Jaylen Brown said this. Now look, I believe Jaylen Brown had to have a follow-up tweet about this, right? What did he say? Is this even the real Jaylen Brown account? What did he say? Let's see. It's a flex to have your son alongside you. And the NBA reflects greatness and longevity. Bronny has all the tools around him to be successful. I look forward to watching the growth, right? Damage control, right? We know the leverage Bronny has. We know the leverage. Rich Paul, right? Rich Paul is your classic NBA henchman, right? We see, like, look, when Rich Paul wants a player, and I'm talking about this guy right here. You know, when Rich Paul wants a player, he wants something done in the NBA, right? He's gonna get it done. He's gonna pull all strings necessary. If he wants to somehow kind of mess your career up, right? If Bronny ain't happy, you know this guy right here, Bronny sends him the Sick'em guy, is what I call it, right? The tool work guy, get it done, the greasy guy. Not knocking LeBron for having Rich Paul in his camp. You got to have, like, listen, when you're big as LeBron, you got to have a guy to do the dirty work, right? You got to have a guy to get in there and get things muddy, right? You know, LeBron's not going to say nothing. LeBron has done an immaculate job keeping his career clean, pristine, right? No off-court drama, nothing like that, right? But LeBron James has power. So He don't want any smoke with LeBron, and definitely, not on the Olympic team for sure. That is sealed. Rich Paul made the call. Listen, if we go through any other injuries going forward, right? If there's any other injuries on this Olympic team, you will not. I told Grant Hill, listen, I'm actually in charge of this team. Okay? And you will not make that call to Jaylen Brown. That's not going to happen. Don't you dare make that call. Grant Hill said, yes, sir. Had his notepad out, took the notes. Rich Paul followed it up with a phone call to reassure that Grant Hill will not make that call. Right? LeBron James talked with Nike. Talked with Rich Paul to send the message to Team USA basketball. Because Jaylen Brown is an intellectual brother. He said nothing wrong. This was caught, by the cameraman. He's just talking, with his ladies, right? And this comes out. So unfortunate that Jaylen Brown has to, Bronny has all the tools around him. Bronny James has all the privilege around him, right? He has all the tools he's talking about is being gifted a position and your dad being a superstar, right? A Mount Rushmore player. That was your access. That was your conduit to the league, right? Not knocking it, right? I mean, look, man, you gotta use your connections. And if your dad's in the house, you know what I'm saying? You see these dudes, these kids that come out of, these kids that graduate from Ivy League schools and their dads are, CFOs and big time financial advisors. Hook them up with a job, right? Year one, working off 6-figure contracts. Crazy, right? So not a big deal, right? We see it all the time. But because of sports, it's more open, more overt. But yeah, so, man, let me know what y'all think about what Jaylen Brown had to say and just the response, man. I didn't think he needed to do it, but you know what? He felt the wrath coming possibly, down the road. Could screw up potential opportunities for him. Who knows, right? Who knows the leverage LeBron, even when LeBron is done playing, right? Let's not act like all that leverage goes away. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James is looking to buy a team, LeBron James is moving in silence, right? Got to keep that in mind, man. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.